A lot of the districts, they really don't, they just want you to do your job. And I know so many ESPs and teachers too that are more than just their jobs. I love clean, but there's more to life than just clean. You just can't focus on your job all day long. My wife is usually busy till 8 or 9 at night, and she comes home, she needs that downtime, and so we even though I have to get up at 4:30, well, we need that time to be able to talk and go over the day. Kirsten gets along with just about everybody, and she really has helped me out with my association. We'll come home just really kind of angry about something, and we can talk to the other person, and then you'll chill out. I love working out in the yard. It gives me time to think about these things. And a lot of times I'll be thinking about things that work out in the yard. Like I've came to this new epiphany about cleaning carpets. I actually clean carpets like I plow my garden. I was looking at a way to plant lavender that it would be easy to weed, easy to take care of, and then it would look cool. I'd seen a lot of people were doing lavender hedges, and I thought, well, okay, how about a lavender hedge in a labyrinth?
The thing about lavender, one of the things that's so appealing about it is that it's multi-senses. There's the visual, the smell, the taste of it for culinary things, and then in the summer, I call it the dance of the bees. You can go outside and you just hear this buzz, and the lavender heads are bobbing down. Lavender is just very, very relaxing.
The labyrinth thing is really intriguing, and if that will bring people to the farm, and if people get some joy out of it, that'll be great. There's not really a lot of advancement opportunities for ESPs within their jobs in the districts. I went to an RA, and I think it was 2003. I'd been to one in 2001, but I went to the one in 2003, and we had a special guest speaker at one of the evenings. It was Marty Myers. He was the ESP, National ESP of the Year. The year before, he was the Idaho ESP of the Year, and he was an elementary head custodian. And Marty went up there and he gave just a really inspirational speech to me. I couldn't believe it. I thought, wow, a custodian can have some impact on the association. Sometimes I feel Kirsten's a better advocate for ESPs than I am because of her position and everything. She's always the first one to come to the defense of an ESP when she sees that anybody's being slighted.
And ESPs are so critical to the work that certificated staff do. We can't do our job without our ESPs, and they oftentimes are unrecognized, unnoticed, and unappreciated.
Public ed gets attacked, it's often the ESPs that will feel the first hit of the attack. And so I think that is a strong motivation factor now to get involved. I had this floor scrubber, which we all had in the district at that time. They're kind of plastic. They aren't made to last real long. 3 or 4 years is their lifespan on these things when you use them every day. I was an art major in college, so I thought, wow, it looked kind of good. He's got this, the front comes down there. He looked like he put teeth like a saber-toothed tiger, and the eyes there. That would look really cool. That was when Harry Potter had started. So Fang, of course, we know is Hagrid, the groundskeeper. It's his pet, so we named him Fang because of the big fangs. And the kids really, really started liking it. We started putting hats on him and doing things like that and bringing him out for special occasions. SpongeBob SquarePants has his sidekick, Patrick. And so Fang was onto that too. So Fang, he's kind of a little bit jealous of SpongeBob. He actually has a point because sponges are kind of nasty, bacteria-laden little things. So, I mean, Fang is a much better role model for school health, Fang, because he cleans. He's not full of bacteria. And, he's got a dumb sidekick named Patrick, too. Fang's 12 years old now, so he's about 150 in auto scrubber years. Hoping Fang and I can retire at the same time. I can buy Fang out. I started wearing Converse about a year and a half ago. My inspiration for that was David Phelps with his red Converse shoes. And I happened to be in a store and I saw some green ones, and I thought, I could wear these green Converse shoes and I could talk about green cleaning. And actually that year I wore them to when I presented at the Washington, D.C. EPA Tools for School Symposium in front of a crowd of 500 EPA officials, cabinet level officials. And I wore the green tennis shoes, and I thought, oh boy, I might get a problem with this back in DC. But everyone loved him.
It started with 2 cats that were litter mates, and then we came home one night to a yowling in the backyard of somebody had abandoned a cat. So we've got 3 cats, and then the dog came a little bit later. We were wanting a watchdog.
Actually, Karma is named after one of our favorite beers, Triple Karma Lead. It's a Belgian-style triple. You know, in the evenings you can hear me yelling for her out there, Karma. It's not me being mad at the world and blowing my place in the world, Karma. It's just me calling the dog.
We started with chickens that were just hand-me-down. Those have gone, and we've started with a batch of new ones. The funny thing about Cecil the rooster coming in is when he came onto the farm, Pat came in and said to our male cat, "Got another male on the farm, Cooper." They're almost ancient in their movements and things, and it just was very relaxing.
We've been going down on spring break every year down to Palm Springs. To dry out in the sun. That is so great. Even though the farm really could use the work, you need to take the time off, and you can't kill yourself too. But balance is a hard thing to achieve. It's something you always have to work at in your life, I think. Going back every year to the EPA National Tools for School Symposium, where I ended up teaching the last 3 years. The association has been my avenue to move forward on this, where I couldn't do it with a district and on my own. And it's been just very successful. And you know, who would have known that janitors could do something in the teachers union? It's just been a really great thing. And in 2009, I was honored with the National Clean Award, and this year, ESP of the Year for Washington State. It doesn't get any better than that.